So let's get to unboxing the device. We've got the SIM eject tool over here. Let's see if we get a case in the box as well. Couple of documentation. That's about it. Quickly take the phone out of the box and power the device on. Let's check what else is there in the box. You have a charger and a USB Type-C cable. So this is the Galaxy M21. It's got a big 6.4 inch AMOLED display which has full HD plus resolution. The phone packs in a 6000 mAh battery and it is a little thick, but it isn't very bulky. In the back, it has a triple camera setup. There's a 48 megapixel primary sensor, an 8 megapixel secondary sensor, most likely a wide angle camera, and a 5 megapixel depth sensor. And there's also a fingerprint scanner at the back. Let's go ahead and set the device up. And the size of the display is such that you can barely reach the top of the display when you're holding it in the hand. The phone looks like it's primarily made out of plastic, and it is a bit of a fingerprint magnet. I was disappointed when I did not find a case in the box, because this device does pick up fingerprints very easily. It has the standard USB Type-C port now, a 3.5mm headphone jack, a bottom firing loudspeaker. There's a secondary microphone on the top as well. And this is where the SIM tray is. Let's quickly pop that SIM tray open and check what kind of a setup it gets. So it's got 3 slots, so 2 nano SIM slots and a dedicated micro SD card slot. This particular smartphone is powered by the Samsung Exynos 9611 SoC. The device is available in 2 colors, blue and black, and we have the black variant. And this does feel a little plasticky at the back. It most probably is going to be plastic, because it also reflects light a little differently. But the display is very good to look at. An AMOLED panel at this price point is a good sign. It's very crisp, it's got very good viewing angles. The fingerprint scanner is decently positioned. It's somewhere where your fingers are naturally going to reach easily when you're holding the device in the hand. Now that the device is set up, let's take a look at the software. You do see a fair amount of apps pre-installed. You've got Netflix, Amazon, Shopping, Prime Video, Hello, Daily Hunt, Snapchat. Now we know that Hello and Daily Hunt, these are capable of generating some really spammy notifications. If you don't intend on using these apps, I would recommend that you uninstall them right away. Now this does have an app drawer.
So guys, as you can see, this is the Samsung Galaxy M21 retail box, and on the retail box you can see the smartphone's image. You can see the front side along with a plain box without mentioning any of the specs or the special features. So the one right now is the blue color variant and the 4GB plus 64GB model. Inside the box you get the smartphone itself along with some documentations and a USB type A to type C cable along with a 10-watt charger. If you're one of those who were expecting an earphone inside the box, unfortunately they're not there. So guys, with Samsung Galaxy M21 you get 3 rear cameras, out of which the primary one has a 48 megapixel sensor with f2.0 aperture, while the other two have 8 megapixel and 5 megapixel sensors with f2.2 aperture each. At the front you get a 20 megapixel sensor with f2.2 aperture, but unfortunately there is no autofocus tech. Other than that, you can record videos with up to 4K resolution at 30 frames per second, or you can record a slow motion video with 240 frames per second at HD resolution. Inside the app, you can see, other than the photo and video options, you get something called as live focus, that is essentially your portrait mode and blurs the background. Besides that, you get a more option under which you get options to shoot in pro mode or panorama, food, night, or hyperlapse mode. When you come in settings, you can see that there are different options like scene optimizer, short suggestions, scanning of QR codes, and you can even change the rear video size or the front video size resolution. Other than this, you get HDR options, grid lines, location tags, watermark, and much more. Both in photo and video mode, you will also see there is a quick button to shift between a normal zoom mode and a wide angle mode. And this is the Samsung Galaxy M21 smartphone. Like we said before, this is the 4 plus 64GB model and the blue color variant. You can also get it in black and 6GB plus 128GB model. And as you can see at the back, there are 3 cameras, one of which has a 48 megapixel primary sensor, and there is also a physical fingerprint sensor at the back. On the underside, you can see that there is a Type-C port along with a mono speaker and 3.5mm headphone jack. While on the right side, there is a power button, and above that are the volume rockers. At the front, you can see that there is a notch on top of the screen along with the speaker grills. You get a 6.4-inch Super AMOLED Full HD Plus screen with 16 million color depth. You also get an octa-core processor, which is clocked at 2.3 GHz and 1.7 GHz. And along with that, you get 4GB of RAM, 64GB of inbuilt storage, and an option to expand the inbuilt storage up to 512GB using a micro SD card. So this dual SIM device runs on Android 10 based One UI, and its highlight are the 3 rear cameras that include a 48 megapixel sensor, an 8 megapixel sensor, and a 5 megapixel sensor with f2, 2.2 and 2.2 aperture. On the battery front, you get a massive 6000 mAh battery, which usually you don't see in any other smartphone in this price range. And along with this, Samsung claims the Galaxy M21 can run for up to 22 hours on internet usage time and up to 29 hours on video playback time.
Presenting the Samsung Galaxy M21. It comes in black, blue and iceberg blue colors. It comes in 2 variants, 4GB RAM plus 64GB memory and 6 GB RAM plus 128 GB memory. The internal memory is expandable up to 512 GB. This is dual SIM phone. It is 6.4-inch Super AMOLED Infinity U-Cut display, Full HD Plus resolution 2340 by 1080, 404 ppi pixel density and 16 million color support. Secure your phone instantly with fast face unlock and fingerprint scanner. It has triple camera setup at rear, 48 megapixel f1.8 main camera, plus 8 megapixel f2.2 ultra wide camera, plus 5 megapixel f2.2 depth camera, and 20 megapixel f2.2 front-facing punch hole camera. It is powered by Android 10.0 operating system with Exynos 9611 2.3 GHz 1.7 GHz octa-core processor. It is equipped with 6000 mAh battery. The box includes handset, non-removable battery included, travel adapter, USB cable, ejection pin, user manual. The product comes with standard brand warranty. For EMI options, refer to product detail page. Pay online using debit or credit card and net banking. 7-day return or replacement policy for damaged or defective product. For further information, visit the product detail page.